1333 if you think you know the answer to that one. Now, they say that laughter is the best medicine, and there's no denying that we all feel much better after a good giggle. Well, my next guest has set up classes which combine all the health benefits of yoga with the joys of laughter. Jordan Fawcett teaches laughter yoga in Liverpool. He's joined me here in the studio ahead of one of his workshops today. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming in so early on a Saturday morning, Jordan. Tell us, first of all, what is laughter yoga all about? Do you stretch your funny muscles?
Oh, you sure do. Laughter yoga, well, I'll give you a bit of a history about how it come about. The study of laughter goes right back to the late 1800s. Lots of various scientists were investigating the benefits of laughter, looking in detail what it does to us inside and psychologically. But it wasn't until 21 years ago, in 1995, an Indian consultant, he's a medical consultant, he's called Dr. Madan Kataria. He done a detailed study into laughter and discovered in his studies that whether we laugh for real or whether we pretend to laugh, we still get the same health and mental benefits. Our bodies don't know the difference, basically. So what he done one day, he gathered 5 people to a local park in Mumbai in India and wanted to develop something in place for people to laugh for no reason, to have a good time, to get all the health benefits of laughter in some structured form. He started by telling jokes in the park, trying to get people to laugh for an hour long telling jokes. It didn't work. Not everyone gets jokes. If you're like me, it takes me hours to get jokes.
Me too.
And you can only tell so many jokes before it becomes a bit boring and then the humour goes. So you went back to the drawing board and you looked into yoga. Now yoga, a lot of people think postures, stretches, which that's what yoga is all about. But yoga is very much about breathing as well as the physical side of things. So we brought in yogic style breathing, where we increase our oxygen levels by taking in deep breaths and light stretches to warm our bodies up. And then he come up with this idea of childlike play exercises. Now, when we do childlike play in laughter yoga, things get very silly. We act like children, we pretend we're children, but the idea of it is to generate contagious laughter. Laughter is very contagious. It takes one person to laugh. You could be sitting in a room and someone could be laughing and you don't know what they're laughing at, and they could keep laughing and then it'll make you start laughing, and then before we know it we can have a whole room of people just laughing for no reason. So the idea of childlike play was to encourage forced laughter to begin with, but it quickly catches on and then people start to laugh for real, and then it becomes infectious and you end up with a class full of people laughing the whole way through.
That's I mean, it is very true. Laughter is infectious.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but how did you get involved with it, Jordan?
Well, I've got a very strong yoga practice in general. I have done for quite a while. I do hot yoga, I do all different types of yoga. And how I actually found out about laughter yoga, funnily enough, it was last year. I was Googling, I've been on a bit of a health kick and trying to get healthy, and I was Googling how to get a flatter stomach, and then I come across laughter yoga, and it said laughing engages our core muscles in our stomach, and it said it contributes towards working our abdominal muscles to help tone our stomachs up. So I thought, well, that sounds a bit bizarre. I didn't think you could get a flatter stomach just by laughing. Which
You've got me thinking.
Yeah, and to be honest, you've got to do a lot more than just laugh to get a flat stomach. You've got to do diet and you've got to suffer. But it does contribute. So I thought laughter yoga sounds very bizarre. I was a bit sceptical, to be honest, and a lot of people are, and I can quite understand. So I researched it on Google, and then I've come across this whole world of laughter and such of videos of people in India on the beaches of a morning before they start work, all ages, young, elderly, they all meet at the beaches and they just laugh for no reason and do childlike play and breathing exercises, and they seem to have a really good time. Now worldwide it's practiced in nearly 100 countries and there's thousands of laughter clubs all over the world.
That's just amazing. I mean, obviously, training to be a yoga teacher is one thing, but how do you train to be a laughter yoga teacher?
Well, I couldn't find anywhere local in Liverpool that does laughter yoga. I do believe somebody in Liverpool has done it in the past. looked on the internet, I couldn't find anything on social media. The nearest place was Manchester, and Manchester have got quite an established laughter club, so I thought, I'll give it a go. Maria, the lady's name, is in Manchester. She's a very good teacher. So I went to try one of her classes in Manchester, and I enjoyed every minute of it, and I come out feeling so good, and as if I'd been out on a night out with friends and had a good laugh and so happy. So I asked her how she got into it, and she pointed me in the right direction of Robin Graham, who's an established laughter yoga teacher. He does it full time. He's involved in so many feel-good and well-being organisations. He goes into groups of patients with terminal illnesses and does laughter yoga with them. He goes into residential homes. Laughter yoga can be done. It can be adapted to the class, to the age range of people, to the abilities of people. It can be done sitting down in wheelchairs. It can be done running around a room. It can be done with people who are athletes. Anyone can do laughter yoga, and there's no reason not to laugh. So I got in touch with Robin when I'd done a 2-day course, which got me certified as a laughter yoga leader. So now I brought it to Liverpool.
That sounds great. And do you find that people release their inhibitions when they're in the class, or is there a certain hesitation to start laughing?
The first 15-20 minutes, on average, an ideal class is about 45 minutes long, maybe an hour. It can be done in shorter periods. The first 15-20 minutes, when I first done a class, you feel very bizarre and think, what am I doing these stupid exercises for, and trying to make myself laugh. Very quickly people relax and get the idea of it, and once the contagious laughter comes, everyone relaxes, and you just forget about what's going on in the outside world. Everything's in the room, and we just have a good time. Basically, we just laugh
okay,
away.
well, let's see, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Take me through some of the exercises. Obviously we haven't got time to do the whole build-up and everything else, but take me through some of the exercises that you might cover.
We start off by doing a bit of a warm-up. Ideally for radio, what we'll do is we take a deep breath in through the nose and infill our, bring lots of oxygen into our bodies. So
okay, deep breath,
and then we breathe it out.
Okay.
And in a class we incorporate other things like rotations and stretches, so we'll do a couple of more breaths. Right, this time when we're going to release our breath, we're going to laugh it out. We're going to force laugh it out, so we'll breathe in.
Okay, let me breathe in.
Yeah. And we'll do that once more.
Okay. Am I doing okay?
Yeah, no,
fantastic.
Absolutely fine. Forced laughter is what it's all about.
Okay.
And then very quickly our bodies kind of recognise that we're relaxing a little bit, and we feel a bit more humorous and a bit more released, ready to do some exercises. So when we come into childlike games, there's so many to choose from. Ideally for what we do on the radio is we can do what's called a gradient laugh, where we start off laughing very quietly, so we'll just, as if we've just seen something and we go and we build it up. And then we gradually bring it back down. And then we can quickly build it back up. So we do a slow motion laugh. In a room, we'll walk around with laughter. We do things with our bodies. We move our hands. We put our hands on our foreheads as we're laughing. Lots of things. So we do a slow motion laugh where we walk around and do slow motion laughter.
Oh yeah.
And we'll go and then we'll quickly bring it to fast motion. We'll do variations of laughter. So I done a class at the Blackie on Thursday night in Liverpool and near Chinatown. And what's good is we fit things in with what's going on in the news and things as well. So the Queen was in Liverpool on Wednesday, so we've done a royal laughter.
We that was a good
around,
one.
Yeah, so we walked around like we were laughing posh like the Queen.
Come on, man, give me your royal laughter.
We'll go, very bizarre, and you think, I do think to myself, how are people going to feel after this? They're going to think this is just completely stupid. But the feedback I got was really good, and people all seem to have a good time.
Fantastic.
and it did seem to go well. So
okay, give us one more exercise, one more laugh.
One more exercise, okay. Well, we have a breathing sequence, because laughing's much about breathing, yogic style breathing. We have a breathing sequence, and we synchronise it to ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Now, when we do this, we clap, because when we clap palm to palm and finger to finger, it ignites our acupressure points in our hands to ignite energy. So we clap our hands and synchronise it to ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. We can make it more interesting, and as we're doing that sequence, we can make it into a dance with our arms. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. As we're putting our right arm out, left arm out. So yeah, there's a whole range of laughter exercises. Fantastic. And we do have a good time. Anyone's welcome to come.
Well, Jordan, I'm feeling better already.
Brilliant.
So
I'm glad to hear
for
you. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's lots of people out there who've been laughing along with us as well.
Yeah,
I hope they have. Tell us about just tell us about your workshop. When does it take place?
Okay. Well, this afternoon actually, if anyone's about, there's a wellbeing day at Penny's Tea Room on St John's Road, which is a lovely in Waterloo, which is a lovely cafe, and I'm doing some laughter yoga there. For people to get in touch, I'm on social media. If you're on Facebook, Laughter Yoga by Jordan. Twitter, Laughter Yoga Jordan. So at Jordan Laughter.
Yeah.